It's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have time, but
Greetings, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro will be seen and heard in just a moment. And right now, I'm Mike Emmerich, about to pose the question. You were on good teams. You were on not-so-good teams. Tonight, we get to see one of the not-so-good teams. What's it like?
It's tough. I mean, it really tests your love of the game. It tests your passion for the game. But for me, you look at the standings, you know there are a lot of teams above you, Doc, but I always thought about let's try to go out there, not necessarily win the game. You want that, but let's win the first period. Let's see what happens after the first 20 minutes of the game and then go from there. So I think small steps is such an important approach when you're a struggling team.
The Knights have the right game plan, Doc. They might not have the best talent, they might not have the top goaltenders, but they certainly are trying to play the right way, and eventually they will work themselves out from the bottom of the standings.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Coming off a loss, but there is faith in him here to try to turn that around. This man's been the go-to guy before, and tonight he is again the choice in goal for the visitors. Sagan's star status is known. That's why he gets to start this game. You just made it in time. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich, we are underway.
The Zephyrs dropped the game they would have liked to have won. They need to refocus and get back to the basics.
And now it's directed to Sagan. Takes that pass. Swept aside. Directing that one to Schmidt. Moving it to Marchand. Skates it into the zone. Gathered up by Ellis. The Knights are driving it from the wing. That one is pointed to him. A slot wrister. Outstanding save. That is up close and personal.
Williams clearly got the message here. This is going to be a physical game, and you want to set the tone early with as many hits as you can.
That puck struck him in front. The Knights are skating it up at neutral ice. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
You got to keep your head up there.
Can start the attack going in the zone. Let's it rip.
Merrill's hurt here. He's just going to go back to the bench. He's in some kind of pain.
Oh, broke it up. Chip to Brown. On to Brown. That puck hit him on the way to the net.
Worcester's stretch of their last 10 games have been pretty horrific. They've given up a pile of goals and they've scored very little. You don't have to be very good at math, Doc, to realize that has to change. It has to start for them, though, in their defensive zone. They've been porous over the last couple of weeks.
Can make a play from the corner. That's a great deflection there. Good stick. Good defensive read with that one. Crosses that line. Smart recovery by Dustin Brown. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle. Let's go down near the ice for Ray.
Lexington's been one of the early season pleasant stories. A really good start. They've played well as a team. Their power play and penalty killing have been really good. There's really been no question marks on their roster so far.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Save. Worcester's controlling the play in the defensive zone. Trying to go to Eller. Skates along the line. Laid on to Killorn. Lets it go. Save! He got all of it, and so did he. Puck is thrown to Roussel. And it's a good pickup. Looking to Killorn. The Zephyrs have it along the side at mid-ice. A shot.
A textbook stick save.
Slid back across from one point to the other.
Is able to step behind the cage.
Oh, what a hit. And there is a code for these things. And finally, play is stopped. Poor guy.
Boucher's injury is a result of this huge hit. Boucher's back in the locker room. He needed help getting back there. There's some kind of leg injury they're dealing with.
Just a little over 6 minutes to go here in the first. Both teams are still looking for their first strike.
Leads that charge into the zone.
Back to the point. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. On the outside, a shot. Wonderful stop. Good clean win. Pass attempt to Merrill.
Great pass ahead. Steps across that line. The glove like lightning. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle. They won that draw.
Gets that one on across. Terrific determination by Dan Girardi. Snapping a pass to Sutter.
In with it now.
Back in his defensive end to get it. And he gains the zone. A shot. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
You think the Maple Leafs would still like to have this guy in their organization? Original draft pick back in 2005 in the first round. Tuukka Rask spent the majority of his NHL career with the Boston Bruins, a Stanley Cup winner, and let's not forget the Vezina Trophy back in 2013.
Worcester's got another win. Propelled to Sagan. Long lead pass to McDonough.
Down to the last 8. 5 seconds left.
Back to the point to Ellis. And a save. Try to clear the puck.
And this period is over. Wow.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off at Rob's. When the home team wins, bring your tickets to any Rob's Sporting Goods for a coupon good for $10 off your next purchase of $50.
Worcester's hanging into this game largely on the strength of the man between the pipes. Here is just one of his many saves in that period. We'll be right back. 20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead. Edzo, what did you think of the first?
Doc, I know we have no score here, but I thought the period was pretty easy for both goaltenders. So what do the players have to do? Shoot for the middle of the net, maybe look for a second or third chance opportunity. Then they might get a puck up on the board.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come.
Very important steal for him. Driving in from no man's land.
He got a piece of that one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Worcester's been stuck offensively for quite some time now. One of the reasons is he has not been able to put anything on the board. Usually when a player of his ilk hasn't scored a goal, he's been able to create something with a pass. Nothing has happened for him. He hasn't had a point in a long time.
Staying behind.
Off the woodwork to Sagan. Lots on that to Williams. Feeds the point.
A big one-timer. At least he protected his goaltender.
Can he clear? Couldn't get his way through. To Sagan. Puck free, roadblock by Williams. Elevates a pass to Sagan. He missed the net.
I think with him getting bounced around in a slide area, he just got a little discombobulated and missed the net completely.
It's dumped in. Worcester's in their own end, and they've got it. Pitching this one to Tolvanen. Driven towards center in the shadow of the boards by McDonough. Shoots. Save. He can start some danger here. Skill play by Hoffman. A neutral zone interception. Did not get anything of it. To Girardi. Passing one off now to Nugent-Hopkins. Puts one on. Deflected off the blocker. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
Saros relies on his position to make this unbelievable stop.
Big face-off win. Slid to Janmark. May not have intended it, but it hit it. Puck still in the zone. What a hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Carries it on in from center. Looking to make something happen from behind. Chip to Janmark. Dogged determination there by Roussel. He's got that point pass. On to Ruta. Sauced big time to Eller. He holds on and gets the whistle.
This is a timely whistle, Doc. The goalie finally gets that puck after a lot of pressure in the zone.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
A little under 8 minutes to be played. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing. In that defensive zone, an important play.
He's been shaking his head in frustration, Doc. So is his coach. Goal number 1 continues to elude him.
Worcester setting things up in their own end. Nicely into the zone. Laid on to Shannon. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Oh, how can they miss that pass? Scooped up by McDonough. To Sutter. Pitching it to Vermette. Lets it go. Off the crossbar. Lexington's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Propelled to Ellis. Onside. Up to the point. Outstanding save made off a terrific chance. Ran into the defense. He's lost it. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him.
This will make you sick to your stomach. It beat the goaltender, but not the crossbar.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Now it's directed to Hoffman. Works his way right up Yonge Street. Smart recovery by McDonough. Directing that one to Ellis. Moving it to Tolvanen.
The second period.
Is able to move on in. A shot. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Got it right back. A kick pass out of that. Slid to Schmidt. And he sends it to the net. A brilliant save at the horn. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for video highlights, player features.
Worcester's in a tie game here, but they might have been ahead had the iron not come up big. We'll return after these words. Period 3 is underway, and the searching continues for goal number 1. Gains that offensive line. Loose puck due to the play by Marchand.
Sagan's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
And the pickup to Williams. Gives it to the point. Chip to Williams. Free puck off a defender. That roadblock was set up. The Zephyrs with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Points it. Shoots it on. Outstanding save with the glove. Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Couldn't do what he wanted. Gathered up again by Ellis. Oh, man, that'll bring a penalty. Takes it in from the neutral zone. They vacated the goal crease so they can go with that extra man. The exchange is made. Got that pass in his own end. Lexington's minor is for charging.
Well, too many strides taking while making contact and getting the minor penalty.
The Knights go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
Pass to the slot. Tries to clear. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared. Little pass from his goalie here. Worcester's carrying on up the wing. Shoots. He scores! Winning strategy on the power play.
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
The Knights have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive? A face-off win? Let's see what develops. The Zephyrs with possession in the neutral zone.
Assisted by number 14, Justin Williams, and by number
Moves it to the corner.
Jan Uda. Time of the goal.
Has it in his own end.
18 seconds.
Gains the zone. Good job. He rubbed him right out.
I don't think he's going to take that road again. He got crunched on the wall.
A rocket. A good stick stump. Trying to go to Tolvanen. On to Schmidt. Lexington's leaving the defensive zone. In front. Gathered up again by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Picks it up back there. And a long pass up the wing to Butcher. Keeps it in the zone with that interception. Skilled play by Ellis. Puck is thrown to Merrill.
The Knights would love to take this shutout all the way to the finish. Their goaltender has been amazing, and they want to protect him as much as they can.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Oh, broke it up. Nice pass ahead to Teravainen. Took that away in his own zone. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Has that point pass as well. Many yards gained to Sagan. Has that one measured in his own end. 2-on-1. Shooting. Good save there. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
The Colts' high-flying style is up next, Doc. Not an easy opponent and not an easy part of their schedule as we look ahead at a few of their games.
Just a bit under 5 minutes remaining. The Knights lead 1-0. Two players came to the boards. Boom.
Brings it in for an attack.
Looking to Killorn. Pass attempt to Shen. Muscled long
To Janmark.
laid on to Killorn. Save there. Free puck off a defender there.
Tries to get it over the line.
And he iced the puck.
Saros is able to glove this shot. His technique is perfect. The save is easy.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Boom, they came together that time, didn't they?
Great play along the boards. Tries to wear down his man by throwing the body.
Snapping a pass to Eller. Receives that pass from the other side. Oh, pad stop on the redirect.
Lexington's in the neutral zone along the wing.
Takes a shot. Goalie pulled, net empty. Extra man is out. Great save.
Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession.
Right to the point. In the slot. Had it away.
Incredible nonstop action, Doc. Now we got a face-off.
Largest draw of this game is about to take place. There's a risk. There's also a reward. Let's see what the offensive team gets. Pitching this one to Shore. Takes that pass. Here we go.
Digs it off the iron.
Loose puck blocked off by Marchand. Shot on. Save. 13 left. Walks the line. Point to point. Centering pass. Lifts one. Wonderful stop.
The defenders caught a break here. Lots of pressure in their end of the ice, but the goalie freezes the puck and they can catch their breath.
A great win of a difficult draw, lots of drama, and this is probably going to do it.
A terrific job in the goal crease. First shutout victory of the year, something all of these guys can build on.
His teammates are congratulating him. He's looking to put a stamp on this season, and he started that tonight.
Terrific contest. Two teams gave their very best. See you next time.